Good afternoon. My name is Joseph Bowen, and I am very proud to be the principal at Patrick Henry High School. Before we begin, I'd like to take a moment to recognize and thank our PH Orchestra and Choir for their performance at today's graduation. Mr. Midkiff, Mr. Mock, you do a fantastic job. Thank you. Students, awesome. Today is a wonderful and so important day in the lives of our students. In just a few moments, our graduates will process to begin the commencement ceremony. The calling of the graduate's name and the awarding of the diploma are truly special moments which belong to each graduate and to their family members. It is a moment that should be honored and respected by each of us. We know that you are excited and you are going to cheer for your student. Please limit the time for cheering because other families will want to hear the next student's name called too. A few quick reminders before we begin. During the ceremony, no one is permitted to be on the Coliseum floor. Please turn your cell phone to silent. Noise devices or any other items that may distract from the flow of the ceremony are not permitted. Thank you for your cooperation. We look forward to a wonderful graduation ceremony.
the processional of the Patrick Henry High School class of 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the presentation of the colors led by Patrick Henry High School Junior ROTC and the national anthem led by the Patrick Henry High School Orchestra performing with the choir. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Good afternoon, faculty, proud families, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026. My name is Gabrielle Herrig, and I have had the honor of serving as the president of Student Council Association this academic year. We gather today to celebrate a once-in-a-lifetime experience, graduating high school. Today marks 13 years, 156 months, and 4,745 days of growth. Transitioning from elementary school to middle school, witnessing a global pandemic at the ripe age of 11 and 12, and finally entering the halls of Patrick Henry High School as little freshmen. Although I'm still convinced the freshmen today are much smaller than we ever were. Along the way, we faced countless challenges and hurdles, including many of us falling victim to senioritis much sooner than anticipated. But every moment led us here. While I believe all of us are grateful to have made it this far, it's bittersweet to step into this new chapter. Most of us are leaving behind family members who motivated us, teachers who shaped our minds, sometimes begrudgingly, and most importantly, each other. As much as today is about looking forward to what comes next, it's also important to live in the moment. As we walk across this stage, take a moment to remember that success comes from more than grade point averages and extracurricular officer titles. It comes from resilience and determination, qualities that the class of 2026 is overflowing with. As Dr. Seuss once said, "Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened." As we leave this chapter behind, I hope we remember not just the accomplishments we achieved, but also the memories, friendships, and moments that made these past 4 years meaningful. No matter where life takes us, a part of us will always stay connected through the experiences we shared here at PH. So if you take anything away from this speech, remember to smile because it happened, and look at everything you have accomplished. Congratulations, class of 2026, and go Patriots!
Good afternoon. I hold the privilege of recognizing the honored guests we have with us today. Guests, when I call your names, please rise and remain standing until all honored guests have been called. Audience, please hold your applause until all of our guests have been recognized. Members of Roanoke City Council, the Honorable Joseph L. Cobb, Mayor, Mr. S. Terry McGuire, Vice Mayor, Mr. Nicholas Hagan, Mr. Faison Nash, Ms. Evelyn Powers, Ms. Vivian Sanchez-Jones, Mr. Peter Volasin. Our elected officials with us today include Senator David Sutterline and Delegate Sam Rasool. School board members, Ms. M. Franny Apel, Chair, Mr. Michael L. Cherry, Vice Chair, Dr. Eli C.S. Jameson, Mr. Christopher Link, Ms. Liz Quintana, Ms. Deirdre Trigg, Mrs. Joyce Watkins, Mr. John Lopez Ortiz, our student school board representative. From Roanoke City Public Schools Central Office personnel, we have Dr. Verlita White, Superintendent, Mr. Archie Freeman, Chief Instructional and Administrative Officer, Dr. Cindy Williams, Chief Academic and Accountability Officer, Dr. Lori Wimbush, Assistant Superintendent for Instruction and School Improvement, Dr. Haley Poland, Assistant Superintendent for Student Success and Support Services. From our Patrick Henry High School administrative team, we have Ms. Sharon Hicks, Assistant Principal, Dr. Benjamin Lewis, Assistant Principal, Dr. Derek Sesser, Assistant Principal, Ms. Stephanie Picard, Assistant Principal, and Ms. Maggie Coffey, Assistant Principal. Mr. Raphael Telsch, an English teacher who will be reading your names when it's time to get your diploma. Thank you. Please be seated. Okay.
Good afternoon. Welcome. Bienvenidos, padres de familia. My name is John Lopez Ortiz, and I'm the senior class president for the class of 2026. It is an honor for me to be able to introduce our superintendent, a results-driven, student-centered visionary leader. Dr. Verlita White was appointed superintendent, Roanoke City Public Schools in July 2020. She has been recognized regionally and nationally for her ability to bring together communities for the benefit of students. She has been named Virginia's 2024 State Superintendent of the Year, Virginia's Region 6 Superintendent of the Year, and was also touted as one of the 5 superintendents in the nation to watch by K-12 dive. Often referring to Roanoke City as the sweetest city on earth, Dr. White is involved and engaged within the community. She serves on boards and advisory councils for many local, regional, and state organizations. Dr. White holds a Bachelor of Science degree in Education from Towson University, a Master of Arts degree in Leadership and Teaching from the Notre Dame of Maryland University, and a Doctor of Education degree in Urban Educational Leadership from Oregon State University. Dr. White and her husband, Sydney, are the proud parents of 2 grown children, Victoria and Bethany, both of whom graduated from public schools. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Honorable Dr. Verlita White.
All right. Well, good afternoon, everyone. Let's try that again. Good afternoon, everyone. If this isn't a good afternoon, I don't know what is. Don't our graduates look absolutely amazing? I do want to take a moment to thank all of our special guests for joining us, graduates. Our special guest, you have the whole city of Roanoke here out to celebrate you today. Let's give our special guest another round of applause. I also want to recognize our school leaders because leadership matters. So to Mr. Bowen, Ms. Hicks, Mrs. Hughes Coffey, Dr. Lewis, Ms. Picard, Dr. Sesser, thank you for leading our Patriots. Let's give them a hand. And I want to give a special shout out to Mr. Bowen and to Ms. Hicks. They are retiring this year. We appreciate all that you do and all that you have done to support our students. Let's give them a big round of applause. Now, to the class of 2026, it is an honor and a privilege to stand before you this afternoon. Today is about your hard work, your resilience, and your commitment to finishing what you started. You may have faced obstacles, you've had early mornings and late nights, you've had times when you didn't feel like doing what you needed to do, you had times that were really, really tough, but you got it done anyway. That's called grit and determination. So don't let anyone tell you what you can't do, because you've already proven that you are tough and that you have the grit to accomplish your goals. And we are so very proud of you. Aren't we proud? We're so proud. You see, graduation is a chance to look in the mirror and reflect on who we are and where we've been and where we see ourselves headed. But you didn't get here alone. Behind each of you is a team of people who believed in you and coached you and nudged you and pushed you along the way so that you could accomplish your goals. So tonight, this afternoon, we want to make sure that we are celebrating our friends and family members, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, siblings, and all those who supported you along the way. So friends and family members, stand up so that we can give you your flowers this afternoon. afternoon. Graduating seniors, give your parents a round of applause. Today, you also have teachers, counselors, coaches, administrators, staff members, and mentors cheering you on who have played a part in your journey. If you are an RCPS employee, past or present, on the stage or in the audience, please stand up so that we can celebrate you right now. Thank you for your hard work. We appreciate you. You see, this is who we are. We are one. We are a community that shows up for each other. And so when you've achieved success in the way that you have, it is important to recognize those who have helped you along the way and to say thank you. So to the class of 2026, you began high school in 2022. And at that time, there were still ripple effects from the pandemic. But amid disruption, you learned how to adapt, how to connect in new ways, and how to rise above the noise and the unknown. Through it all, your perseverance and grit got you through. And together, we face the trials and triumphs of this unique period in history. And because of that, you carry something powerful with you, experience that has made you wise beyond your years. And as I've always said, experience is a good teacher. You've already learned how to pivot when things don't necessarily go your way, how to show up even when it's hard, and how to build community even from a distance. Those aren't just lessons. Those are tools that you will be able to use for the rest of your lives. And as you go on to your next chapter, you are not just walking away with a diploma. You are walking away with what I call a gift with purchase. It is that something extra that you get. Many times when you purchase something at the store, they'll give you a little something extra. You are walking away with a gift with purchase. And let's see how true that statement really is. So for instance, if you are graduating today and you have earned college credits already because you've taken AP or dual enrollment courses, stand up so that we can celebrate you. Thank you. If you are graduating today and you are fluent in 2, 3, or 4 or more languages, stand up so that we can celebrate you. Thank you. If you are graduating today and you participated in JROTC and you may be going into the military, stand up so that we can salute you today. Thank you. And if you have participated in AVID, let's see where you are. You've learned college readiness skills. Stand up, AVID scholars. Where are you? Very good. Thank you. And if you've taken career and technical education courses and you are graduating and you have an industry credential or certification, stand up so that we can celebrate you. Wonderful, thank you. You see, this is what I call, again, a gift with purchase. You are graduating not only with a diploma, but with a resume of skills and experiences that will give you a leg up on the competition and that will last you a lifetime. And we're so, so proud of you. You know, the late Dr. Maya Angelou, an American poet famous for her poem, Still I Rise, talked about success and what success is. And she said that success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. Class of 2026, I wish you all the success in the world. Congratulations.
Dr. White noted some of our outstanding students, their gift of purchase, their memberships, their honors, their achievements. Many of our graduates that you see before you here today are wearing decorative regalia to represent various academic accomplishments. Parents and guests, I would call your attention to the first and last page of our program, which describes that regalia, the cords, the medals, the stoles that our graduates are wearing tonight. Students, if you are wearing any regalia, honor cord, medal, stole, please stand at this time and be recognized. Please stand up. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in applauding them. These are incredible accomplishments. Thank you. Please be seated. Patrick Henry High School has the pleasure of announcing 2 salutatorians for 2026. They will be sharing a heartfelt speech with you. Both young ladies have the same grade point average, 4.56, and we are very proud of their accomplishment. They are Caroline Greer and Claire McCahill. Caroline Greer, or Gracie, holds the office of Vice President in both Student Council Association and National Honor Society. Gracie will be attending the University of Virginia and is planning to major in psychology. Claire McCahill has tutored elementary schoolers at the West End Center for Youth and has run a card business called Cards for a Cause, which sells handmade greeting cards using 100% of the profits to purchase playground equipment. Claire will be majoring in biochemistry at the University of Virginia. Congratulations, ladies.
Good afternoon, friends, family, faculty, and the class of 2026. It is an honor to be standing here in front of you all with my fellow salutatorian, Gracie Greer, on such a special day. Gracie and I have been best friends since we were 5 years old, making castles for worms in my backyard, and being fellow students at Patrick Henry High School has only brought us closer together. We've taken the same classes, played varsity lacrosse together, and made countless memories. As we were beginning to brainstorm this speech, we reminisced on our past 4 years at Patrick Henry High School and realized that the memories that will persist are the friendships that we have made.
With such a large graduating class, we have students from extremely diverse backgrounds, and PH has served as a blend of different cultures, ethnicities, and faiths, where we have connected to overcome differences while forming long-lasting friendships. PH has unified people through activities such as band, JROTC, theater, sports, and clubs. Through events such as World Culture Day, Senior Sunrise, student-teacher basketball games, the homecoming parade, and the student section at sporting events, we've gotten to know each other outside the classroom. We've laughed through prom disasters, cried over failed tests, and bonded over late-night study sessions. That's what we'll miss the most. While we've learned about biology, algebra, and US history, it is the lessons we've learned from our relationships with others that are the most valuable. They've taught us to have self-worth, to challenge ourselves, to have empathy for others, to communicate, to learn from our mistakes, and most importantly, to laugh and live life joyfully.
Now, as we launch from this multicultural high school, we enter an even more diverse environment. Wherever any of us may be headed, whether it's college, the armed forces, or the workforce, we should not lose touch with those who have helped us to get to where we are. Maintaining and fostering these friendships will require us to be loyal, put in work, and stay communicative. We might have to make sacrifices to continue these connections through the next stage of our lives, but our efforts will be rewarded. Having these friends means having support and a steady hand always at the ready.
Several years from now, after many of our high school memories have faded, we'll ultimately measure the time we spent here, not in quarters or semesters or years, but in the friendships that we made and the times we shared together. So, as we leave this place, we urge all of you to embrace the challenge of making new connections and strive to build a larger support system as we enter adulthood. After all, it is our friends who will be there for us as we navigate the challenges of adulthood, such as finding a job and moving to new places. So, as you take this next step of your life, remember, as Maya Angelou once said, "A friend may be waiting behind a stranger's face." Together, we've made it to this moment. Congratulations to the class of 2026, and go Patriots!
Patrick Henry High School has the pleasure of announcing the valedictorian for 2026. This year's valedictorian achieved a GPA of 4.58. He founded the first FRC robotics team, Star City Robotics, while at Gov School. He will be attending Georgia Institute of Technology in the fall to study mechanical engineering. This year's valedictorian is Zachary Young.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Zach Young, and I have the honor of delivering this speech as your valedictorian. Today, we get to celebrate everyone and everything that's gone into this class. Whether you're a student, a parent, or a staff member, today is about you. Before I get into everything, I'd like to say thank you to all of the parents and mentors that have helped us along the way. None of us would be here today without your help. Please, everybody, give them a round of applause. Let me tell you a story. 15 years ago, my mother planted a peony bush right in our backyard. Every single year, she made sure that it was watered and safe. Year after year, it never bloomed, but she never gave up. Some years, it felt pointless. Especially to me. I just couldn't understand why she would put so much effort into a single plant. But just this week, it finally bloomed. 15 years of work and faith, all put into that single bush, all for one gorgeous flower. It seems silly, a waste of time, but to her, it was worth it. And I think now I understand. Even though it felt pointless at times, and her faith was tested, she never gave up. Even when nobody else knew, not even her, growth was happening. We all have a similar story to her peony. It's been almost 15 years since we began school, our parents sending us out into the unknown. Consider, for a moment, how much faith it's taken to get you to this point. Consider the effort, the hard work, the late nights, the hours spent, everything that has been invested in you to get you to today. We've all had deadlines that felt too close, classes we felt we just couldn't tackle, but we've persevered. It was in these moments where effort felt pointless that we grew the most. Moments that nobody would notice. But the truth is, most growth is slow. It's quiet. It goes unnoticed. But when you take a step back and look, it becomes clear. Fellow graduates, today is your blooming day. You are all about to embark on the greatest journey of your life. It sure has been a long time coming, but your story just begins today. Some of us think we know exactly how it will play out. Others truly have no idea what the future holds. The truth is, nobody ever knows. You can design the greatest plan for your life, but what follows will never stick to it. Only one thing is certain in life, which is that life is uncertain. And because of this, the effort you put in truly matters. One of the greatest tennis players of all time, Roger Federer, once said that effortless is a myth, and I truly believe this. Everything worth doing in life requires some form of effort. Nothing in life is effortless. Those that make it look easy, in fact, have put in the most effort. So, if you can plan anything in life, plan to give it your all. In fact, I want to challenge you to put in more effort. It doesn't have to be today or tomorrow or even 2 weeks from now. We all do need a little bit of a break from school. But pick something, be it more learning, a job, a hobby, a skill, a friendship, or a relationship. I want you to put in so much effort that it becomes effortless. Friends, it has been an amazing experience getting to learn and grow beside you. To those that I met during my time here, I couldn't have chosen better people to have grown up with. I know that years from now, long after this day, I'll still remember the people, moments, and experiences that shaped us here. Now, I'm sure you're all about ready to go pick up your diploma and eat, but before that, I want to give one last thank you. Thank you, Patrick Henry class of 2026. Go Patriots!
The senior class of 2026 and the Patrick Henry High School staff would like to acknowledge 2 school board members for their guidance and contributions to our students' success. Dr. Elizabeth C.S. Jameson is completing her 3rd 3-year term as a school board trustee, having been first appointed in 2017. She served as chair for the school board from 2022 to 2025 and previously served as the vice chair from 2020 to 2022. She's an associate professor of practice in the Virginia Tech Pamplin College of Business. Additionally, she has served on a variety of community boards in Roanoke and has been a consultant to the region business community in the fields of organizational development, strategic planning, leadership development training, and intercultural competency consulting for over 25 years. Dr. Jameson and her husband, Mark, are proud parents of 2 Patrick Henry High School graduates and live with many furry-legged friends. Dr. Jameson, would you please come forward for me? Mr. Christopher T. Link is completing the unexpired remainder of a term, having been appointed as a school board trustee in 2025. Mr. Link is a professional engineer currently working as a project manager and subject matter expert with LJB, a fall production design build contractor. Beyond his professional expertise, Mr. Link is deeply involved in the community service. Mr. Link is an Eagle Scout and is currently the Cub Master of Scouting America Pac 11. Together, he and his wife, the Reverend Elizabeth Link, are the proud parents of their daughter who attends elementary school in Roanoke City Public Schools. Mr. Link, would you please come forward? The senior class of 2026 and the Patrick Henry High School staff would also like to thank and acknowledge the Roanoke City Public Schools Superintendent, Dr. Verlita White, for her leadership and her commitment to her students. Dr. White, please come forward to receive a token of our sincere appreciation. Thank you, Dr. White. Class of 2026, at this time, please prepare yourself to receive your diplomas.
Lorenzo Dilly Adamo. Hannah Alvia Ag. Kalea Lihima Akivi Anhang. Lakari Danye Alexander. Michaela Danielle Alexander. Aaliyah Nicole Allen. Michael Jeremiah Allen. Elijah Xavier Allman. Ivy Nevea Alls. Michelle Altamirano Hernandez. Kwamir Ahmad Anderson. Dylan Tyler Andrews. Natalia Suzette Andrews Bonilla. Charlotte Elaine Anstey. Drake Warren Atkins. Navion Amire Bailey. Nadia Bonet Bailey. Akila Quadera Baker. Anushka Amekali Balemo. Dominique Jalen Banks. Jamonta Zavire Barksdale. Anaya Deshay Barnes. Jaheim Amir Barnes. Najat Andrea Barrett. Jose Martin Basanantes. Ihab Abdu Idris Basha. Stevens Barthelemy. Kylie Ann Batson. Mason Jeffrey Batson. James Edmund Beck. Josephine Grace Beck. Isaiah Elisha Becks. Persia Monet Becks. Shane Walker Belts. Heaven Elaine Benton. Irakosi Cosette Bernard. Jarrett Dawson Bierman Beer. Renaya Tanae Blair. Denasia Yari Blake. Jacqueline Lee Rees Blakeman. Xavion Isaiah Bonds. Jeremiah Dario Bonholm. Kaisa May Bonilla. Elijah Cortez Boone. Connor Ernest Booth. John Daniel Booz. Ariana Grace Boudreau. Tegan Sarabeth Bowen. Amarion Javon Boyd. Eliza Wylan Braby. Brianna Lee Brazil. Zachariah Owen Ray Brubaker. Maceo Alexis Broman. Anaya Marie Brown. Chastity Lynn Brown. Jalaya Miracle Brown. Chad Michael Brew. Braden Lee Bryant. Xavion James Burdett. Jessica Claire Burkett. Callie Marie Burks. Ezekiel Zemer Burnett. Jeremiah Lee Burnett. Christian Joseph Burnett. Madeline Mabel Birch. Isaiah Zamarian Butler. Sebastian Matthew Cairo. Jacob Aaron Caldwell. Sure thing. Eliza Tiante Calloway. Jerry Joseph Cardenas Tapia. Saini Gibel Cardona. Addison Lindsay Carroll. Damian Alexander Carroll. Cesar Noel Cartagena Munoz. Tayshawn Lamarier Carter. Victoria Sarayi Castaneda. George Saul Castile. Deja Christina Catherine Chambers. Jacob Carl Chapman. Jameer James Chapman. Christy Jalissa Charles Garcia. Victor Elijah Chase. Joseph Ray Cherry. Tyree Brandon Chisley. Madeline Yvonne Chocoteco. Giada Sophia Cintron. Olivia Grace Clark. Zamaria Janae Clark. Aaliyah Jane Claiborne. Jaden Joshua Clellan. Gershom Franley Clairvaux. Zahara Alexandra Coleman. Clinton Calo. Tyree Michael Conley. Dasmion Zaitwan Copney. Damaji Lloyd Cotton. Jabari Monte Cunningham. Brian Ward Cup. Josephine Elizabeth Kerfus. Brianna Anaya Curry. Micah Dwayne Dabbs. Kirsten Diane Dalton. Samuel Randolph Dandridge. Harwell McCoy Darby. Shane Ryan Darby. Tipton O'Brien Darby. Desiree Lene Davis. Rashawn Kareen Davis. Reginald LeVar Davis. Emerson Estier Del Cid Rodriguez. Azari Noel Dennis. Landon Merritt Depew. Daniela Hope Diaz. Kevin Marduel Diaz Garcia. Diamond Janice Dickens. Amelia Ruth DeLoro. Alasia Monet Dix Wells. Lulu Noel Donaldson. Tyler Ronan Dorr. Amira Douglas. Dahlia Hope Downing. Manasia Gabrielle Dudley. Lillian Grace Duncan. Logan Hunter Durham. Ashley Surprise DeWay. Javion Nikes Early. Caleb Christian English. Estela Belen Escobar Felipe. Timothy Davon DeMarcus Farmer. Walker Jackson Farah. Anna Susan Favor. Madison Ruth Feltz. Anthony DeMarcus Farrell. Phoenix DeHaven AJ Finney. Gabriel Colby Fisher. Morgan Caroline Fitzgerald. Josiah Ellis Fleming. Cyrus Diego Flores. Dejanay Roisha Foster. Evelyn Gay Foster. William McCandless Fowler. Robert Parker Fralin. Riley Gabriel Freilich. Austin Dane Fuqua. Liliette Garcia Naranjo. Nailian de la Caridad Garcia Perez. Felix de Jesus Garcia Vieira. Azavion Lamar Gates. Heidi Elaine Gearhart. Addison Kinsey Gibson. Ainsley Joanne Gibson. Jack Walter Gibson. Levi Tinsley Gibson. Piper Ann Giles. Stella Lee Gillenwater. Haley Nicole Gladfelter. Asante Cyan Glenn. Lydia Claire Goad, Giovanni Gomez Cruz, Michelle Gonzalez Hernandez, Zaire Germaine Graham, Isabel Elise Graves, Kamari Alaya Graves, Zenaria Tadeja Graves, Amari Lear Gray, Genevieve Ayana Gray, Renee Danielle Gray, Jameer Antonio Greenway, Caroline Grace Greer, Madison Brooke Grinnell, Berenice Rochelle Guerrero Diaz, Cameron Deontay Hairston, Michaela Alizea Hairston, Nizea Alani Hairston, Denia Jamise Hairston, Samir Alquan Haithcoach, Lanaya Renee Haley Burnett, Jackson David Hall, Griffin Matthew Hamed Moore, Lucas Wade Hampton, Javon Clinton Harden Williams, Nylea Samaya Hardy, Gabrielle Marie Herrig, Mia Bates Herrig, Emily Ann Herring, Zayana Nalia Harris, Jidel Lavelle Harris Corprew, Ian James Harrison, Jalil DeMonte Hayes, Anissa Unique Henderson, Jakira Monet Henderson, Tanisha Nicole Henderson, Hannah Miriam Hertz, Cindy Victoria Hidalgo Luna, Ethan Wilhelm Hill, Ayana Tynetta Hodge, Aubrey Ray Hodges, Harley Rose Hogan, Dante William Chris Holly, October Medea Rain Holly, Trinity Laveau Hobson, Vincent Lee Victor Hughes Nutter, Reginald Jeremiah Hunt, Randall Scott Husted, Ryan Gage Ianson, Soraya Angelita Ibarra Boitnot, Caden Malachi Irby, Javon Michael Jackson, Caitlin Ann Jackson, Nyasia Bernice Jackson, Nizela Yaviana Jackson. Carlito Furious Justice Jacobus. Callie Rose James. Kamira Shade James. Destin Wayne Matthew Janning. Golden Keji John. Kiana LaShawn Johnson. Tishawn Eugene Johnson. Aaron Michael Jones. Connor Paul Jones. Jahandra Melinda Jones. Samad Omar Jones. Nikira Imoni Jordan. Christ Maliz A. Josepha. Tavon Maurice Jumper. Joshua Peter Callan. Fatima Naif Kareem. Basmina Karimi. Mina Karimi. William Scott Carnes. Justine Kasanga. Zion Adair Casey. Amari Kashinida. Treese Kasinga. Michael Hayden Keene. Meamu Kita. Sekou Kita. Bendu Aliyu Kenny. Colin Russell Kenny. Ian Jonas Keppel. Keely Reese Kerr. Messiah James Joshua King. Kadijatu Emma Karoma. Anna Grigsby Landisman. Kanoa Shea Lawson Cubberly. Jasmire Rose Leach. Helena Mary Lee. Carlito Michael Lee Torres. Javion Xavier Lee Wilson. Stockton Lewis LaFell. Nathalie Alejandra Lemus Lopez. Jason Elijah Lester. Alicia Dawn Lewis. Aaliyah Brene Lewis. Javian Marquise Lexon. Carlinda Linder. Madeline Taylor Linkus. Frances June Livingston. Angelique Lobos. Heath Patterson Long. Lena Joanna Long. John Brian Lopez Ortiz. Jesus Alexander Lopez Varil. Leah Renee Lovelace. Madeline Jane Lyons. Kevin Edward Maybury. Jamarion Dwayne Mack. Barrett Simone Mackey. Isa Yusuf Muhammad. Asmali Yusuf Muhammad. Christopher Howard Manning White. Queen Isabel Mark. Amari Mildred Destiny Marquezi. Roberto Carlos Mariquin Gutierrez. Elliot Hughes Martin. Makai Martin. Adrian Martinez. Renee Elise Martinez. Arleth Jasmine Martinez Silva. Ardis Martinez Vidal. Gavin James Matheny. Virginia Jane Alexandra Matthews. Jillian Marcia Maynard. Hamdi Jailani Mberwa. Claire Winston McCahill. Jocelyn Abigail McCormick. Michael Edison McDaniel. Zoe Renee McGee. Cameron Amia McGeorge. Haley Marie McGoy. Angela Danielle McKenzie. Carrington Miles McNeil. Owen Reed McNeil. Jeremiah Christian Metter. Anaya Karstlea Charisse Meadows. Michaela Jewel Marie Meadows. Ava Rose Meganson. Vanessa Jovita Mahia Dameron. Ariana Paulina Mahia Hernandez. Wilson Orlando Mejia Caballero. Angel Akelo Michael. Ian Blake Mickey. Jamal Gerard Milner. Ali Abu Wahad Mohammed. Hilary Montalvo Aguirre. Jaden Sincere Moore. Keith David Moore. Jurley No Morales Martinez. Nymir Lakeister Morgan. Camden Alexander Morris. Khalil McKinley Morris. Maya Grace Moy. Milrain Dashkar Muller. Malachi Sincere Sarat Munkunhan. Neve Beatrice Murphy. Jerome Eugene Nance Plummer. Destiny Nicole Neal Gutierrez. Travion Marquise Newbill. Parker Ethan Newman. Riziki Goy. Nina Rose Nicola. Maisel Alma Nielsen. Maiko Delcid Nolasco. Scylla Bird Nolan. Gatori Nsimbana. Gukuru Nirahabi Mame. Sarah Catherine O'Brien. Allison Penelope Ochoa. Ajani Aaron Olidaran. Richard Jesus Ortiz Morales. Casey Gail Ostrander. Rashad Isaiah Odie. Avery Kate Overstreet. Braden Charles Overstreet. Daniel Grant Owen O'Quill. Joseph Daniel Passetti. Amaya Angela Diane Palmer. Brandon Noel Parker. Landon Carter Parker. Michaela Renee Patrick. Manaya Carrier Patterson. Demarion Gerard Perdue. Ricardo Ariel Perez Franco. Camille Lachey Racia Petty. Tamashanique Casman Phillips. Geneva Ruth Pinkley. Sofia Antonio Pizarro Gaggiorio. Rakem Nashawn Poindexter. Lucas Nathaniel Ponce. Demarcus Omarion Poole. Jose Isaac Portillo Torres. Orogia Man Pradhan. Demarion Anthony Preston. Jamaria Gerard Preston. Nasir Taekwon Jamal Price. Megan Hobbs Prilliman. Michael Ronnie Proctor. Harper Whitney Quantz. Sarah Grace Reckley. Goretti Rahima. Molly Elizabeth Reed. Thomas James Rexroad. Jose No Reyes Tex Model. Janaya Nairi Rice. Jasmine Marie Richardson. Anna Maria Rincon. Jasani Nevea Robertson. Andrew Desi Robertson. Rayvon Dante Mack Robertson. Elijah Keith Robinson. Josiah Justin Rodriguez. Christian Jose Rodriguez Gutierrez. Stephanie Rodriguez Milares. Chinaja Janae Roman. Yaroslav Leonidovich Romanenko. Steve John Romeus. Abigail May Ross. Natalie Marie Dawn Rout. Mason Michael Hendricks Rowe. Armonte Rio Royer. Madeline Rueda Alvarez. Giselle Tatiana Ruiz. Mitch Ali St. Louis. Bensley St. Heliot. Leidy St. Hewlett. Anthony William Sanchez Jr. Ashley Nicole Sanchez Archaga. Yuget Sarah. Trinity Sade Saunders. Denali Jensen Sawyers. Amalia Faye Schweigert. Markel Nathaniel Scott. Brenna Pauline Seidel. Odero Everest Shiminimana. Dylan Shamoon. Paxton Jack Reed Shepard. Christopher Allen Shepard. Amari Ann Shorter. Lucas Shane Schubert. Angela Sharma Sibakoti. Darion Mackay Smith. Jaden Melina Smith. Nasir Armad Smith. Namaya Rodney Smith. Nyla Eve Smith. Sawyer Gray Smith. Hannah Lee Snyder. Nicholas Lee Snow. Hudson Yates Snyder. Noah James Sparks. Blake Trenton Staggs. Hannah Marie Staley. Andrew James Stanowski. Nolan Thomas Stokes. Skylar Christian Stout. Hayes Whitaker Stransky. Darius Emmanuel Stewart. Charisma Ashay Summers. Madison Rain Sutphin. Alexis Elizabeth Janelle Sutter. Malachi Isaac Swan. Abby Nicole Swindell. Romel Lee Swinger. Abigail Marie Tarantino. Camden Bain Taylor. Shamontre Kaisnik Taylor. Alexander Xavier Austin Thacker. Aiden Austin Thacker. Tamaya Monique Thompson. Charles Gregory Lee Tinsley. Claire Elise Togo. Cadence Leanne Tolley. Eli Boyd Toothrow. Malik Augustus Trent. Chizomaga Nuzube Chukwu Yugo Chukwu. Walter Bryce Van Giesen. Gregory Lucas Van Meter. Anaya Linnea Vance. Cash William Van Natten. Ilva Vanessa Velasquez Lopez. Rebecca Celeste Valel. Davion Demontry Wallace. Jonathan Lamont McHale Wallace. Jaden Alexander Wallace Knopp. Lily Eleanor Ward. Jaden Ann Ward Hobson. Hala Wasim. Malaysia Osnique Webster. Aaliyah Shamaya Wells. Blaine Adam Whitmer. Elliot Marion Wiegard. Deontay Elijah Wiggins. Alasia Sana Williams. Ariana Frances Williams. Darion Jamal Williams. Matthew Douglas Williams. Princess Unique Williams. Zamora Michelle Williams. Ryan Jason Wills. John Craig Wilson. Tyler Zane Wilson. Jaden Christopher Wimmer. London Ruby Weiser. Ariana Renee Witcher. Shatavia Lene Woods. Melissa Danielle Worrell. Jarlee Desire Wright. Jackson Taylor Yeager. Angel Marie Young. Josiah Kal-El Young. Zachary Rhodes Young. Almarie Carlos Zenquist. Jacoby Nairi Taylor.
Okay, seniors, I need your help with this next part. Gonna help me out. Be good, do good, God bless, and go Patriots! Class of 2026, please stand. Guests, ladies and gentlemen, by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Virginia, the School Board of Roanoke City Public Schools, and on the recommendation of the faculty, I declare these students graduates of Patrick Henry High School with all the full rights and privileges. Seniors, turn your tassels. Audience, please stand for the recessional and remain standing.
you.